Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. Something happened several days back that really caused me distress. There are things that are happening in the world right now that are bothersome, that are really difficult, and that hurt my heart. And so I try to guard my heart as much as possible to be able to do the things that I need to do. This one hit me personally. Um, and it's not the kind of thing that anybody would think. It's not that big of a deal to most folks, but to me it is. I'd done a post about um, something I thought was wonderful, and someone made a comment with a query, and someone else commented back to them, correcting them on my behalf. It's not somebody I know. They just decided that they would do that for me. Um, the person took the correction, said, okay, you're right, thank you. But the corrector wasn't satisfied with that. They copied the post and shared it on several pages in an attempt to humiliate or denigrate the person who made the initial comment and request. I don't do anything um, to create division and dissension. I don't do anything with that intention in mind. But sometimes your work can be used for whatever. And one thing I know for certain, and two I know for sure, where there are a bunch of really good people, there's one with bad intentions trying to get in the mix. In the mix. Anyway, um, so I planned on creating a page whereby people can post their stories and share stories that connect back to the story of the day. And I'm still going to do that. We're just trying to figure out ways to make sure we can monitor it as much as possible. You can't control anything, but here's the thing. I spent some time studying, reading, trying to figure out why people are going around on social media platforms with this kind of divisiveness and dissension. And aside from being paid actors, and yes, there are some paid actors, a lot of people don't give themselves the attention that they need. I'm not saying you don't get the attention you need. I'm saying you don't give it to yourself. Your mind needs to read books. Your soul needs to connect in purpose. Your body needs movement and joyful dance. Um, and if you're not giving yourself the attention that it needs, then you will seek to get any kind of attention anywhere. And that attention seeking becomes a need to be right, even when you're wrong. Sometimes I'll get messages and requests for, to answer people's questions or to do things and whatever, and I can't get to it right away. I do this in the morning. It takes me about 10 minutes completely to do the whole thing and post it. Um, and then I have like about 15 jobs that I got to get to throughout the day. And, I really have other work, a lot of it. And every time I say that, people will say, what do you do? What are your jobs? What is it? When someone offers you something, it's not a doorway for a demand for more. So sometimes when I can't get back to those comments, or sometimes when I can only read half of the the comments that people leave on the post, I get messages saying, you didn't read this and you didn't see this and I need you to see this and why haven't you responded to me? And I get the need to get the attention. I do. We all need attention and love and to know that we're worthy, right? But to demand it of someone you don't even know in such a way that you are um, disparaging, because some of the comments are disparaging. How dare you not get to my work? I'm busy too. Okay, all good people are busy. But to assume that I need to do your job just because I'm good at my job is foolish. what do we do? How do we get beyond it? I am very clear that I give attention to people who are doing good stuff. I really do. There have been folks who've children have reached out to me and said, "Hey, it's my mom's birthday. Can you send us a message? What does it cost?" I'm like, "Stop playing. You know that don't cost nothing." But because they reach out in so much love, of course I do it. There are folks who say and share something that is touching, and I immediately get in touch with them to let them know that I'm moved by it. There are things that I do above and beyond, and I don't talk about it because it's nobody's business. But it doesn't open a door for demands that are just not right. But we can make it right. We can make it right by giving ourselves the attention that we need and by shining your light so brightly that everybody wants to give attention to your light. That's what happens. That's how you get attention. Not by long rambling, look at me, but by just being who you are consistently. There's some people who get my attention every day because consistently they're positive every day. My mother used to say this: "You trying to get my attention and you about to get some." She evolved and she only answered the joyful request. So I'm going to continue to do that page, and I'm going to continue to do this page. I just picked up another big job yesterday that's about 10 jobs, and I'm going to do all of my jobs. And I do them with all of the heart and soul that I bring to the world. And I promise you, if you live your life full of intention, full of purpose, full of love, you won't have time to go looking for folks to try to be right with, because you'll be right with your own heart. I love you.